Good morning, Eugene. My name is Kath. I just wanted to thank you so much for listening in this week. As we have paused and taken stock of our current season, we know that many of us have been directly or indirectly affected by grief and trauma. And so this week you've heard from individuals where they've shared stories of hope and grace, where God has really shone through, or maybe a call to pause and go deeper into our own grief and really flesh it out with God and go before Him with it, to not rush through the process, but that it is a thing of real life. And this week, the last team talk in the series, I would like to share what I feel like God has put on my heart. And it's about the individual, myself included, as well as the church, our beloved church, New Gen, and the global church. And so won't you give me a few more minutes of your time as I wrap up this week. So the two things that I feel like God has laid on my heart is the word health, and the second one, identity. And so some of this thinking was kick-started by a podcast I had listened to where the lady Annie Downs was talking about the health of a church and fortifying. And as I listened, I felt God just resonate in my heart. This is the current season of New Gen and the current season of individuals, that God is making us healthy. And as I further pondered and spoke with God throughout the week on it, I felt Him say to me that never before has the world been so sick and unable to heal itself. If you think of the skill, the wisdom, the intelligence that people are capable of and possess, we've always been able to get ourselves out of a jam. There's always been a cure. And yes, we've got vaccinations now and so on and so forth, but it just seems, the sickness seems unending. And I felt like God said to me, never before has the world been so sick, and never before has it needed a healthy church. And a healthy church is made up of healthy individuals. And I've seen this in my own life. As I've gone deeper, as we've had a time to retreat and just fortify during lockdown and during things being so topsy-turvy, I really felt a call on my own life to get healthy, to deal with those things that I need to deal with, and to not stay surface level, but to go deeper. And so I'm excited when I think about a healthy church bubbling up underneath, and a healthy church that gets to be the hands and feet, the physicians to a very sick world. What an amazing call, and it just really excites me. And so moving on to the second thing that I want to talk about is that thing of identity. While I was pondering this week, and as I said, just wrestling some of these concepts out that I felt God had put on my heart, the other thing I felt Him bring to mind was that of identity. And never before have we been so unplanned, that has life been so unpredictable, have we not been able to bank on school terms, work rhythms, and just the predictability of life. And I felt Him say to me, with a loss of these rhythms and these knowns, the day-to-day mundanes that seem to keep the structure of society together, there has been a loss of self in some of us to various degrees. And so as I thought of this, I thought, wow, that is so sad. I see it in my own life. There's a bit of loss of identity. But actually, I felt God remind me, this is a good thing. Through these subtle things, I'm reminding you that my identity, your identity, must be rested on my identity and formed on who I am. And so with these two beautiful concepts, health and identity, two amazing things to look forward to, the call that I feel for my own life and that I want to share with you is, let's get healthy and let's remind ourselves daily who our hope is found in, where our strength comes from, and who we are called to be. I love you, New Gen.